Good morning, everyone. This is Mayor Heidi Hertzberg, and I'm here to do a quick update on Hurricane Ian. We have a number of staff people here and other elected officials, and I just want to go ahead and introduce them before we begin. What I'd also like to say is at the end of this broadcast, Vice Mayor Avila Vasquez is going to do a synopsis of what we said today in Spanish as a translation. So first of all, with us today is Chief Snyder, Deputy Utilities Director Glenn Whitcomb, Deputy Public Works Director Phyllis Wallace, Ron Paradise, who's Planning Director. We also have Commissioner Dana McCool for District 4, and we have Interim City Manager Marcia Siegel-George, and our fantastic guy that is doing all this video and allows us to do these Facebook Lives, Rocco Anastasio. So what we're going to do is begin with Chief Snyder, and he is going to give you an update as to what we know about Hurricane Ian. We're going to give you some numbers. We'll repeat them at the end of the broadcast, some contact information. We're going to talk about things that matter to the residents of Deltona. We're going to talk about a projected path, projected water impact, what your city is doing for you regarding power, regarding water, lift stations. We're going to talk about solid waste and collections. We've also had some requests to talk about animals and a number that you can call regarding animals loose. You see somebody tied their dog outside and left, let us know. We have all that for you. We're going to talk about shelters, special needs, and also animal-friendly shelters. And we're going to go ahead and just ask one thing from our residents of the city of Deltona, and that is please be patient. The team that we have behind me and all the staff have been amazing. All our public safety. I want to give a shout out right now to our fire department and our Volusia Sheriff's Office. And right now we'll go ahead and start with Chief Snyder, who will give you the best update that we can do as of this time. Chief?
Thank you, Mayor. So as the storm continues to move, as it's projected, the storm continues to move east. Hurricane Ian is 75 miles west-southwest of Naples and moving at about 10 miles an hour. It's predicted to make landfall in the Fort Myers area at approximately 1 p.m. today, and it's projected as a Category 4 storm right now and possibly could increase to a Category 5. The storm will decrease in intensity as its path moves directly over Volusia County, and it will decrease down to a tropical storm by the time it reaches us. They are predicting tropical storm force winds here in Volusia County here in Deltona at approximately 6 p.m. today and will last possibly through 5 a.m. on Friday. We're also predicting about 12 to 15 inches of rain. If you live in an area that typically floods, you may want to consider moving to a shelter or a hotel. If you're going to do that, you need to do that as soon as possible and not wait until later in the day because conditions will be too severe for you to leave if you wait too long. Keep in mind that even the slightest change in the path can make a big difference in the strength and intensity of the impact to our area. So we're still monitoring those updates as they come through. City offices will be closed today and Thursday, and we'll reevaluate for Friday if we will be open then. Schools will be closed today through Friday. Shelters will open today at 10 a.m. The shelters that will be opening in the county will be Atlantic High in Port Orange and Galaxy Middle School in Deltona. Those are both special needs shelters. And then also Maitland High and Daytona and DeLand High and DeLand are pet-friendly shelters. And I believe all 4 of those are pet-friendly, but if you're going to take your pets with you to either Atlantic or Galaxy, just double check before you go there. There will be a curfew by Volusia County, which includes all the cities for Wednesday and Thursday from 8 p.m. to 7 a.m. And we also have some numbers for you. If the county information line, which is open 24/7, is 386-345-0345. Again, that's 386-345-0345. And the Deltona information line, which will open this afternoon when our EOC opens at 5 p.m. That number is 386-878 8511. Again, that's 386-878-8511. And to wrap my portion of this up, I'd just like to talk a little bit about safety and running of generators. One of the biggest issues that we have post-storm is people running generators near their home and becoming ill from the effects of the toxic fumes. So if you're going to run a generator, make sure that the engine cools before removing a gas cap and refueling. Make sure you allow at least 5 feet of a clearance around the generator so as not to damage either the generator or the surroundings. Only use the generator outdoors and away from windows and doors to avoid those deadly fumes getting into your home. And always use a battery-operated carbon monoxide detector in your home. And with that, I'd like to introduce Glenn Wickham, who is our Deputy Utilities Director.
Thank you, Chief Snyder. Thanks, Mayor, Vice Mayor, Commissioner McCool. Welcome, everyone. We wanted to give the residents of the city of Deltona an update today. As you see, one thing I would like to stress is that Public Works and Deltona Water are ready to go. We're all set. The water plants have fixed generators on site on the plants. So if we have any power outages or anything of that sort, the generators automatically come on. Thereby we'll be able to provide potable water, potable drinking water to our residents of the city of Deltona. Also, yesterday, we got a delivery of chemicals, water treatment plant chemicals. So all of our chemical tanks are filled. Everything is good. We're ready to go. We've also been monitoring our groundwater storage tank levels to make sure that they are high, full of water, so that we can provide adequate pressure and supply to the residents and for firefighting situations that may arise. Also, want to let you know that we've been working very closely with our Public Works Department as a team to bring everything together. The EOC will be activating this afternoon. With that, we've been coordinating where staff would be. We've had an update meeting yesterday afternoon with management and some employees to make sure to get the word out on the activation plans, what's expected of our staff during the storm and after the storm. So I just want to let everybody know that we are prepared. Again, things can happen with the storm beyond our control, but we will do everything possible to keep our residents in service, and I thank you very much. With that, I would like to introduce our Public Works, our Deputy Public Works Director, Ms. Phyllis Wallace.
Thank you, Glenn. Just to reiterate what Mr. Whitcomb said, Public Works and Deltona Water have worked closely these last few days in anticipation of this storm. I want to assure everybody that the stormwater staff will continue to monitor the situation throughout the city. They are aware of areas that become impacted by rainfall, and we have done everything we can to pre-position equipment, staff in key locations, and we are ready to go. We also have our traffic operations has temporary signs ready to go in the off chance that we lose power to our intersections that are have traffic signals. We can get the 4-way stops up there, so be mindful of that when you get out and about, when we get the all clear. Fleet has ensured that all of our equipment for Public Works and Deltona Water, which includes vehicles, pumps, generators, are ready for service and they are fueled. And our field division has been out looking at the right-of-ways, trying to make as last-minute pickups as we can for things that are dangerous and could become flying projectiles that have been left out of the right-of-way. Heavy rains are going to be our biggest battle, I fear, for this storm, and water is going to pond with above normal volumes and our lowest points that we have throughout the city. That's going to be in our right-of-ways, maybe our intersections, maybe ponds and lakes, but once again, stormwater is pre-positioned equipment, pumps, generators, everything that we can to make sure that our residents' homes are not impacted and that we keep water out of our residents' homes. And just to close out, Public Works and Deltona Water are ready to serve the residents of Deltona. And with that, I'll turn this over to Mr. Ron Paradis, the Planning and Development Director.
Thank you, Ms. Wallace. There's been a lot of questions questions about solid waste management within the city. We've been interfacing with our hauler, Waste Pro, quite closely here as a result of this storm event that is coming upon us. If your day is Wednesday today for trash pickup, the intent is Waste Pro will be running extra trucks to pick up the trash on the Wednesday route. If they do not complete that based on inclement weather conditions, the goal would be to come back and revisit that this coming Saturday, October 1st. With regard to regularly scheduled trash pickup on Thursday, the 29th, and Friday, the 30th, those routes will be deferred to a Saturday route. Yard waste, normal yard waste, the pickup of normal yard waste will be suspended for the rest of the week and resume next week. If your trash is not picked up, we would greatly appreciate it if your trash was brought into your garage and otherwise secured appropriately. Please refrain from putting out trash by the side of the road unless your trash pickup is today and you are part of the Wednesday route, which is located in the south central portion of the city. Moving on to animal control. Animal control is on call for emergencies only. The city has been working with Halifax Humane Society. However, they are closing. The city has very limited capacity for animal control matters, but we will respond to emergencies to the best of our ability. The number for that is the animal control line at 386-878-8701. Again, I would appreciate it if we can manage our trash, secure it appropriately. With that being said, I'll turn the floor over to Vice Mayor Avila Vasquez. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Commissioner McCool, do you have anything to add?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Buenos días, mi nombre es Marixa Ávila Vázquez, soy la vicealcaldesa de la ciudad de Deltona. Estamos ahora dando un reporte sobre la actualización número 2 de la ciudad de Deltona sobre el huracán Ian. La alcaldesa Heidi Herzberg exhorta a los residentes y negocios que revisen sus planes para el huracán, terminen de preparar su equipo para desastres, tenga listo su hogar. El lunes 26 de septiembre de 2022, la alcaldesa Heidi Herzberg declaró estado de emergencia en la ciudad de Deltona, siguiendo instrucciones del condado de Volusia y el estado de Florida. La ciudad de Deltona continúa monitoreando el huracán y los departamentos continúan tomando medidas de precaución ante cualquier impacto potencial del huracán Ian sobre, según oyeron las personas aquí hablando. Aunque su trayectoria y los posibles impactos en el área de Deltona siguen siendo inciertos, la ciudad exhorta a los residentes, visitantes y negocios a prepararse de inmediato, incluyendo preparar kits para desastres y revisar los planes para emergencia. Queremos exhortar a todos a monitorear de cerca el huracán Ian y utilizar el día de hoy para terminar sus preparaciones, preparar a su familia y a sus empleados ante la posibilidad del impacto Ian. Proteger a nuestros residentes y negocios, prevenir la pérdida de vidas y minimizar los daños de nuestra propiedad. Por lo tanto, estamos tomando esta tormenta huracán en serio. Los residentes deben preparar un botiquín de emergencia que incluya agua, 1 galón de agua por persona por día, alimentos, suministro para 7 días, medicamentos, radio de batería, baterías y cualquier artículo especial necesario como medicamentos. Los artículos que probablemente se necesiten durante una evacuación deben guardarse en un contenedor fácil de transportar. Sigan instrucciones si le han dado evacuación mandatorias. Déjenle saber a su familia dónde van a coger refugio. Desperdicios sólidos. En este momento, la recolección de basura residencial y comercial estará funcionando hoy, día miércoles. Después de eso será suspendido hasta el día sábado, octubre 1. La ciudad solicita a los residentes que ayuden a prevenir inundaciones a no colocar podas de árboles ni ningún tipo de espacio sobre escombros de jardín en la acera o en el right-of-way. Durante un evento de clima severo, estos elementos pueden obstruir los desagües pluviales, lo que puede provocar la inundación de la propiedad o la calle. Tenemos un número para emergencia para animales también. Tenemos espacio limitado, pero tenemos un número de emergencia que pueden llamar. El número es 386-878-8701. Repito, para animales vamos a contestar todas las llamadas de emergencia y el número es 386-878-8701. También tenemos los shelters de emergencia. Aquí en Deltona tenemos Galaxy Middle School, que está ubicado en el 2400 Eustis Avenue y está cerca de la librería aquí en Deltona. También no muy lejos de City Hall. Limpiezas de calle. Las brigadas de la ciudad también han salido hoy tomando medidas proactivas, ampliando la limpieza de las calles. Esto continuará durante toda la semana mientras la ciudad continúe monitoreando la trayectoria proyectada de Ian. Los parques estarán cerrados hasta próximo aviso. Línea de información. Este momento la línea de información a la ciudad es 386-878-8511. Repito, para emergencia 386-878-8511. Este número estará activado aproximadamente como a las 5 de esta tarde. En caso del impacto de la tormenta, los residentes pueden llamar a esta línea para informar daños, árboles caídos, semáforos que no funcionen y obtener información de la ciudad sobre los esfuerzos respuesta. De acuerdo con la trayectoria actual del huracán Ian y para la seguridad de nuestro personal, instalaciones que no sean de emergencia de la ciudad de Deltona estarán cerradas hoy miércoles 28 de septiembre y jueves 29 de septiembre, pero trabajarán a distancia durante estos días. Para más información, sugerencias de suministros y que considerar a preparar la tormenta, visite deltonafl.gov o floridadisaster.org/plan prepare. Déjame ver, aquí tengo más información que me dieron al último momento, que quiero compartir con todos, de los animales, espacio, el shelter. Quiero estar segura que cubra toda la información, pero también pueden llamar para un número para que le den más informaciones. Mientras terminamos nuestros preparativos, mostremos la compasión característica de nuestra ciudad. Comprobemos cómo están nuestros vecinos, especialmente los residentes mayores y quienes tienen necesidades especiales, para ver si necesitan de nuestra ayuda. Sé que después de la tormenta, nuestra comunidad hará lo que sabe hacer mejor: unirse para ayudarse y mutuamente salir adelante. Gracias y estén seguros en su casa.
Thank you very much, Vice Mayor, for that update in Spanish. So just to go ahead and recap everything, please keep an eye on your rights of way. If you see anything that's problematic, we've given you the numbers. I'll give them to you again. Our number here that is activated at 5 o'clock is going to be 386-878-8511. The county's citizens line is 866-345-0345, and animal control 386-878-8701. And I'd like to thank everyone that was here today, and I want the citizens of Deltona to know that we have a wealth of knowledge and experience behind me. Glenn, Phyllis, Ron, and the chief have been with Deltona for a long period of time. They have experience through the many, many events that we've had here, hurricanes, tropical storms, and know that your city is in great hands, and we are here to make this as less impactful on our residents as possible. Watch the weather, watch where the path is and when we're going to be getting winds and problems. You also know that your fire department is ready, and 911 is your call for any medical or emergencies that you may have, traffic, fire, all of those things. Volusia Sheriff's Office, City of Deltona Fire Department, and the team behind me and your commissioners are all here to get the entire city through this. So we just ask for your patience and understanding, and please don't hesitate to reach out and contact us. We will go ahead and be doing another update should it be needed, and we will go ahead and let everyone know if we need to do anything else that affects the city of Deltona. Thank you. Please be safe.